What's up, guys? It's gootecks. Long time no see. How have you been? Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Same. Me too. But here we are. I wanted to make sure to make a video today because it's a very important day in the FGC for two reasons. Number one, today there was a brand new announcement about Project L, the upcoming fighting game from Riot, and also 18 years ago to the day, in 2004, at Evo 2004, at Cal Poly Pomona in Southern California, Evo Moment 37 happened, the Daigo parry. Arguably the greatest moment in competitive gaming history. I mean, if it's not, change my mind, right? Okay, I should just, we'll just leave it at that. You know it's true, I know it's true. And so today, I thought we would do a couple of different things. Number one, we would take a little trip down memory lane, talk about the impact of Evo Moment 37, and then
rare footage of Daigo actually angry.
The Project L announcement.
Just in Turtle style.
I don't know if everybody knows this, but I was there.
Now on the verge of putting Daigo down.
Playing competitively for like a year, and I was in the back. I was filming. I know there was a cut. I got the tape somewhere. It's still gotta be there. Life is just never the same after this. I mean, were it not for this incredible moment, I highly doubt that we would be
unbelievable.
this video
Daigo full parry. There's Robo with the combo and win. Evolution 2004. It's madness. It's unadulterated madness.
Back then. But, I'm here to tell you that this moment it changed the future of fighting games forever. Because Third Strike, nobody cared until basically Daigo and Justin put it on the map because of how epic that moment was. And remember, this was basically in a pre-YouTube era. There was no streaming. There was none of that. But even now to this day, that's basically like the best 15 seconds in competitive gaming ever. So, shout outs to those guys, shout outs to Daigo and Justin for that incredible once in a lifetime moment. And I'm so lucky and so blessed that I was there to witness it in person, because that became the fuel for literally everything else, over the past 18 years, which brings us to now. So, Project L is the fighting game, the upcoming fighting game from Riot, and I've talked about it on the channel before. And for those of you that may not be aware, the producers are the Cannon brothers, who are also the founders of Evo, and who are also the creators of the GGPO netcode that we all know and love when it comes to online fighting games. So 18 years of blood, sweat, and tears took not us, us like collectively, but basically took them from running. It was still a big tournament. 500 people, 1,000 people inside of a college, auditorium, was a big deal for fighting games back then, right? But 18 years of consistency, hard work, and dedication on their part, and they basically changed the game by making GGPO, changing the way that fighting games are played online forever, creating the largest open tournament in gaming, period, regardless of genre, and now are moving on, and then, sold Evo, and now have moved on to produce their own fighting game with Riot, probably the largest, probably the largest gaming company on the planet. And so it's time to take a look. Let's see what the latest update is, because the last time we got an update was in November. I watched it. Or maybe it was at the top of the year. I don't know. No, I think it was. Yes, it was November. Anyways, doesn't matter because we got an update today. So let's take a look. I haven't watched it yet. I've been trying to set up this whole video and make everything work. So it's only 2 minutes. So we're gonna watch it and we'll see. And we'll see.
Hey folks, Tom here, back with a quick update on Project L, Riot's upcoming 2D fighter. Last November, we dropped an update showing off some core game concepts and our rebooted art style. Honestly, showing off the game this early was a little scary, and we're grateful that so many of you are so excited about Project L.
God, that was so sick!
Your reactions and excitement gave us the reassurance that we're headed in the right direction.
I mean, I could definitely understand why it would be so nerve-wracking to, release anything, right? Because this thing has been in the works for years and years. I mean, even when the official announcement, was made in Evo, during Evo 2019, it was basically like the worst kept secret in gaming, right? Like, oh yeah, like we're making a fighting game. But so much has changed, right? They sold Evo. The pandemic turned the world upside down. And now here we are. I guess we're a little closer to it coming out.
Yes! Yes!
In this update, I'll talk about what's been happening in the team over the past few months and what's coming next. Last time, I shared that we've honed in on our gameplay as an assist-based fighter with 2 champs per team. We're finishing up our work on core mechanics now, and a lot of the team has moved on to building champions or building around game features like competitive play and our social systems. One of our
social credit systems
goals is to remove as many barriers as possible from you enjoying Project L. We want you to be able to play no matter where you live, what your skill level is, or how much money you have to spend on a game.
Did he just say? I'm pretty sure he just said free to play, right? I mean, of course it's got to be free to play. I mean, look at multiverses, right? Like you take a successful, well, not even like successful IP, like a bunch of successful IPs, put them all together and make a functioning game, and people are going to be into it. I mean, that's Riot's whole model, right?
To that, I'm happy to confirm that Project L will be free to play.
Yes. I mean, it's the only way forward basically forever. I mean, you're not going to convince me. You're just not going to convince me that I gotta buy, let's say, Street Fighter V, right? Remember at the beginning they said there will never be a Champion Edition. There'll never be anything. It's only going to be Street Fighter V. You're only going to have to buy this game once. And that's just definitely not the way that it turned out at all. But I think it's the only logical move at this point.
If you played a Riot game before, this probably won't come as a surprise. Our team is made up of fighting game veterans and folks who are passionate about serving the FGC. And we operate with one approach. If we wouldn't like it, we won't do it. When it comes to monetization, we promise to be respectful of both your time and your wallet. Also, the team has put together a blog post to give you a sneak peek on development of a new fighter in Project L, Ilaoi the Kraken Priestess. The spiritual leader of her people, Ilaoi is a physical powerhouse who tests the strength of souls for her tentacled god.
Okay, well, I mean, this is definitely where it's like I've never played League. I don't know any of these characters. I don't know if I honestly though, like, does it even really matter? Because I don't know. I don't really think it does. I think it's like if the game is fun and there's like good enough reason to play and it doesn't feel unfinished, then it'll be fine. Whatever. I'll learn to like the characters maybe, or maybe I won't. Maybe they all suck. I don't know. I have no idea.
Check out the post for more details on how we're approaching character development and how Alawi will look and play in Project L. That's all from me for now, but I'll be back later this year with one more update. Before I sign off, this weekend is Evo. To everyone heading out to the event, stay safe, good luck in the tournaments, and try not to drown in pools.
Oh man, that's all right. Well, I really had no expectations. So yeah, it's cool. So what did we learn? We learned that it will be free to play, and that there's going to be one more update before the end of the year. And the way he said, oh, by the way, it's Evo. Man, it almost sounded like he wasn't going to be there. Which I hope is not. I hope is not the case. That would be. Yeah, I don't know. That would kind of bum me out a little bit. But yeah, who knows? I might just be reading too much into it. But I guess there we have it. The latest on Project L. It's really incredible what's possible with, really 18 years of blood, sweat, and tears, consistency, hard work. And I think also it helps to have a twin brother, right? Because, then there's two of you. That's really the ultimate, God, that's got to be the ultimate life advantage, right? There's just like two of you to just handle everything. Like, man, if there were two, yeah. Anyways, the point is, I guess we'll get one more update. Maybe there'll be an announcement of some sort at Evo. I don't know. But that about wraps it up. So let me know what you think. Did that whet your Project L appetite? Did Evo Moment 37 change your life too? Are you going to Evo? Yeah. So thanks for watching. Good to see you. Thanks for sticking around. And yeah, leave hit the subscribe button or don't, or hit the like button or the dislike button or don't. It really, who cares? Thanks for watching though. See you later.